Hello fellow makers and welcome back to 3D Printed Soup. With the upcoming Super Mario World CGI movie, which looks absolutely great by the way, I'm looking forward to that. Not even Chris Pratt's voice acting can ruin this one for me. I thought, you know what, let's jump on the zeitgeist and let's make ourselves something Mario related. Now I have loved Mario since I had it on the Super Nintendo back in the day, and maybe even before that with Super Mario Brothers in the arcade. Yes, I am that old. But yeah, I do love Mario, and I love the world that he lives in, and I enjoy most of the Nintendo mascots in fact. So, hey, why not? Let's print something Mario related today, and I thought, hey, what's more iconic and Mario related than the Super Mario Super Mushroom? You know, the red mushroom with the white spots and the two unassuming little black eyes on the front. And yeah, I had a dig around and I found a really cool screw top storage mushroom. Now that's a sentence I never thought I'd say. Yeah, this screw top storage mushroom is a lovely looking mushroom with glue on spots and eyes, and you can unscrew the top and hide a secret inside. So yeah, I thought, hey, let's print this out and make ourselves a bit of Super Mario nostalgia for the new movie coming out soon. I'm not sponsored by the new movie, I'm just very excited by it. Never used to be excited by computer game movies, but ever since Sonic came out and actually did a okay job, I've got high hopes. Only thing I'd say is, if you're printing it out, make sure you increase the mushroom cap size by about 1 or 2%. Just makes it easier to screw the cap on if you just increase the size. Talking about increasing things, why not increase my subscription numbers? And drag your cursor down, click the subscribe button, and welcome to the Super Mario world, which is 3D printed soup. Don't jump on the turtles, they're an endangered species, you monster. So, let's get on and print ourselves a Super Mario screw top mushroom. Let's give this a go. And with the printing out of the way, let's get this sanded down and get the imperfections off the front of the toadstool. Just give it a quick rub down with some medium grade sandpaper to get rid of the bumps and lumps. And with that smooth, we can put on the base coat. This is a little sort of primer I'm going to paint onto it before I start painting any of the colours to make sure that the paint adheres nicely to the PLA, because PLA doesn't really take paint very well. So yeah, a nice smooth undercoat of white will sort out the paint adhering to the shiny plastic surface. And with the mushroom stalk done, let's move on to the cap. And yeah, I'm just going to basically get in all the edges here, go around there, make sure all the layer lines have got a nice covering of this slightly thicker white base coat paint. And with that complete, let's move on to painting the undercoat onto the spots. Now I've just got 3 spots that clip on, and the nice thing about the spots is I can paint the mushroom head nice bright red without going over the edges, and then just glue the spots in so you get a lovely clean line without having to cut in or do any masking off. So yeah, very nice design feature there for this print. And with that done, let's move on to the nice mushroom colour. I've gone for sort of a mushroomy beige colour here. I believe it's called Steel Legion Drab. But yeah, I am liking the colour for this. So yeah, we're going to go around that. A nice coat to cover up the layer lines. and give me a nice base coat for the mushroom stalk. Being careful not to paint over the eyes, of course, because they're going to get painted a nice black. And there we go, that is the undercoat for the mushroom stalk done. Now let's move on to Mephiston Red for the cap. I'm going to do a couple of layers of this. First layer to get a sort of base coat down, then I will let it dry and do another layer. And while I'm waiting for that to dry, let's paint the black on the eyes. And I'm using a Baden black here, which is a nice sort of glossy black from Sistel Paints. Just get those nicely finished off as well so they stand out. And now to adhere the spots. I'm using hot glue because 3-minute epoxy didn't really work on this. I'm not quite sure why, but hot glue is great. Just squirt it on, it's not toxic, and yeah, it holds them quite nicely. There we go, and that is attached beautifully, and yeah, he is looking lovely. I'm very much enjoying him. I printed the head a little bit larger than the body so that the screw works much better on this model. And there he is. Doesn't he look cute? Okay, this one has turned out very well. I love the finish to it, and yeah, the little eyes on the front, and it's just a lovely chunky thing, and the fact that particularly it's got a little secret inside. Just screw up the top, and the threading on the screws prints out very nicely, and you can fit things inside it like a little Mario. Bye Mario. Yeah, this is great. It just screws on and off so easily. As I say, I printed the cap about 2% bigger than the print suggests, and that way it's much better. I love the way that you can stick the spots on here, and then you can paint it red and then paint the spots white and stick them on so you don't get any kind of bleed over between the paint. It just screws back on nicely, and there we go, a lovely Super Mario Super Mushroom. Thank you very much to the guys who created this file. It's a really nice one. Thank you 3D Printy, I believe they're called. And yeah, it's turned out very well. Thanks for watching 3D Printer Soup. Stay happy, stay safe, keep printing.